Good morning. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the gym. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day so far and are ready for some invigorating Pokemon trading card game live gameplay, because that is what we have got on the agenda for today. You know what's crazy? You know what? Yo, thanks, JD, for the sub and the 14 months. Appreciate you. Thank you, It's All Doom and Gloom, for the Prime sub and the 6 months. Thank you. I was going to say something. Anyways, I'm working on my tournament vlog video. I'm excited with how that's going so far. It's looking good. Thank you, Zacharias, for that Prime sub. It's going well. Working on that. Also, JD, I've got the Palafin gameplay that we did before I left for Japan. Pig Chef edited that up for me as well. So, those two videos I'm going to be, I think, trying to get out this week. So I got those two, and that's what we got on the old agenda. So I just got to film the introduction for the Palafin video, and then I need to finish editing the World's Tournament reports. Pretty excited with how the World's Tournament report's going so far. Let's see. Show you guys a preview. This is fun. You know, I've been thinking, maybe Miraidon EX isn't so mid after all. Who is this? Why does anybody even watch this channel? I'm finally back from Japan, where I was able to finish 21st place at the 2023 World Championships with my Miraidon EX deck. I am really excited about this finish. It was the top placing finish for any Miraidon deck in the world. It was a list that I came up with myself, along with some of my other teammates and friends that I tested with, and it was a deck. All right, if I'm being honest, it was my list, 100%. You notice how I'm like, yeah, it's a list I came up with myself. Yeah, and I guess some friends helped too, all right? Nah, brah. Yeah, thank you, Kyle Neal, for the sub and the 48 months. I'm just playing. JW was really cooking on Miraidon, but we had very different opinions as to what Miraidon was going to be. You know, he was not playing paths, and I was. So our lists were quite different. And at first, we were thinking about running JW's list, and JW kept saying, like, oh, yeah, we're playing my list for Worlds. We're playing my Miraidon list. Nobody else helped me make this deck. This is my list, right? You all are going to be playing my list, you know, because that's just how he is. That's just typical JW, right? Just being funny like that. So then as soon as we ditched JW's list and switched over to my list with the paths, it was like, oh, wow, yeah, it feels so good to be the one who created the list for the for the World Championships. Dang, it's crazy how nobody helped me with this list. It's all my list. So we had a little bit of that humor going back and forth. Like JW's the Rowlet and Alolan Executor deck that JW won the Richmond Regional Championships with back in like 2019. That was a list that I definitely like played a very significant role in cooking up. And then JW did come over one day and we worked on it a little bit together. But JW was very intentional about letting everybody know that he changed one card about the list the night before the tournament. And even though Michael Zealy finished top 8 with the deck, I finished top 16 with the deck, Brady finished top 32 with the deck, even though JW, all of us played the same deck. JW changed one card, and he'll go down on record being like, yeah, it was my list. Nobody else's list. It was my list. Nobody else helped with this. It was just me. It was my list because he had the one card, one card difference. So that's some of our testing group banter. Kind of funny. I came up with myself along with some of my other teammates and friends that I tested with, and it was a deck that not a lot of people had on their radar for the world champion. You like that little animation? Well, that one's fun, isn't it? Championships. I was able to grind. Cool. Anyways, that's the video I'm working on now. I think he put a Shuckle GX in his deck. That was it. He cut one card for a Shuckle GX. Oh yeah, it was definitely inspired by the little, you know, when things like pop up and then do like a slight little move. Yeah, I got that from Pig Chef 100%. Yeah. I never would have done anything like that, but you know, when they do a little zoom, a little shake. Oh yeah, of course. I don't know how to make stuff look cool, so yeah. So I'm working on that video, and then also I just downloaded the 2 Palafin games.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Guys want to see a little preview of Pig's work?
Good luck.
Good.
And you're up.
Draw for turn. I have a way to get and power up the Lapras to snipe that Sobble and snipe that Finizen, but I don't have the Moth in play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, dang, he got a play coming out of left field.
Yeah. Okay, that changes things then. We'll start with evolving into Octillery. Evolution Incense. Off of the Evolution Incense, I'll get Drizzile. I'll use Ball Guy first. Start getting some things set up. So off of Ball Guy, I'll get Level Ball, Quick Ball, and Ultra Ball. Play Level Ball.
It's so satisfying to watch these videos.
Finishing out.
Everything looks so good, feels so snappy and crisp. Thank you, M. Halzorn and Clough, for
now that I'm
those
looking at it, I did
pair of primers out there.
So Soon Heavy Ball could have been good, but don't think it's needed just yet.
Sometimes slower is fine,
Strike
Pig.
Search.
Don't you worry about that.
These kind of chain reaction.
It's like different videos can have Gym Leader Challenge. If there's any video that's okay to go a little bit slower pace, it's Gym Leader Challenge, because all the real fans show up for the Gym Leader Challenge gameplay. All right.
Soon Heavy Ball.
So don't worry about it being a little bit more. Yeah. All the real trading card game fans show up for the GLC stuff, so they appreciate the
Could have been good, but
the extra tidbits added in.
Yet. I will use Rapid.
You know, with your standard stuff, you gotta get a little bit more of that. Maybe, you know, keeping the Zoomers' attention kind of thing.
Search.
These kind of chain reaction turns with
Yeah,
decks like water
could-
and
yeah.
grass are really fun. Yeah.
Rapid Strike Search. We'll get the Rapid Strike Energy. Get it out of there for next turn. Jeez, I'm gonna go back in yet again with Drizzile Shitty Dealings.
That's sick.
That's
That looks
the
so
crazy
good.
thing about water. It's just there's so much you can do in one turn with just so few Pokemon on the board at the start of my turn. I've got a full bench and I'm just searching out so many cards. And we both have a pretty big bench, so I will grab Colress off of Drizzile's Shady Dealings. Attach a water to the Finizen for turn. And Chilling Sigh to put you to sleep.
Ooh, see if I wake up.
For turn. And Chilling.
That's cool. Look at that. Now, Pig, while you're here, the hardest part about doing this, and in this one, it doesn't really show, is that, and it doesn't really matter here because it doesn't show as much, but you see how you can see the wings behind, right? It doesn't really detract from it here. It looks good. But like when the image doubles up, sometimes I'm sure that you noticed that when you were doing it, right? That's like the one thing you got to look out for when you're doing like the Pokemon moving away, because it'll like double up, right? It looks good here because it almost turns into a shadow. But that's something that I noticed as I was doing it. And what I did to like, so you put so much animation between the Pokemon and the cards so that's not noticeable. Exactly. I knew you, it's like, so I was actually really curious to see how you would go about like kind of working that, because I'll show you exactly what I ended up doing, right? So let's see. There we go. So like on like it's different with like clean cut ones like the Jirachi. You can see how like it pops out and there's no Jirachi behind it, right? There's no shadow. You see that? It's like the little things like this, but this is something that I wanted to show you. Do you know how I did that? How I got it to be completely clean? Yes, I did Photoshop them out. Yes. So then I had to take it into Photoshop, which is not like, it takes a long time. So that's why, like, don't feel like you have to do this. Only do it if you kind of like want to, right? And I think the results are great, and I think it looks really good. Right, I know. Yeah, you don't have Photoshop. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Don't feel like you have to do this or try to emulate it. Because I only did it for Jirachi and Onyx, and then I decided it kind of took too long.
Fighting energy. And use
But yeah, like you could see how the background, like right under his chin, you could see it just slightly, how it changes there, that little arm. That's like, you could see my photoshopping, right? I had to Photoshop out the Onyx. You can see it pop right there, just change ever so slightly. Right. So yeah, I Photoshop, like basically you have to like Photoshop out the Pokemon from the artwork and then put that background in at the same exact time. Let's see. See, look at that. You can use generative fill if I Photoshop them for you. I can consider that. But it's only for like, it's a lot easier for retro cards. And it doesn't have to be perfect, as you can see here. Like, obviously, that background doesn't look flawless. It just needs to look good enough. Because a Pokemon's going to be over top of it almost entirely, right? As you could see, like, yeah, the Pokemon's going to be... It's going to be over top. So, like, it doesn't need to be perfect. Yes, I did read it. I just didn't get a chance to respond yet, Pig. I know. So I will. I'll get back to that when I do. When I can, probably this afternoon. But yes, that's a little thing I wanted to show you. Just basically, you take the background of the card, you have to edit it out. That's how you get, like, if you want that super clean, you know, separation between the animated Pokemon and the card, you have to edit the Pokemon out of the background so that it doesn't double up. But you can also kind of cheat your way around it, you know, by putting lots of effects behind the card so that the double up doesn't show as much. Yeah, so like here, as you could see, that basically I had to do that, right? That's what I was thinking. Yo, Pig, ask your college if they'll give you the Premier Suite for free. Because if your college will give you Adobe for free, then I don't have to pay for it anymore. So yeah, ask your college if they'll give it to you for free. They said you'll give you a discount. All right. Then that's fine. You can stay on mine for a little while. And so long as you're editing for me, you can stay on mine. That's no problem. So don't worry about that. I would only say switch if it was free. Yeah, there's academic licenses, so you could probably get a discount. Which I'll look into. You'll edit for me forever? Oh, Pig. You're the best. You're the best, Pig. One day, Pig, you will grow old and tired of this work, and you will go off and do your own thing, and that's okay. But I feel like at least while you're in college, editing for me will definitely be a good side hustle for you, help you earn some money. So I'm really looking forward to that. And you just started college, so should have like a solid handful of years ahead. And who knows where we'll be in a handful of years. So I don't try to look too far in advance because it's impossible really to predict where you're going to be in a handful of years.
Ooh, see
I'm just excited about where we are right now. I'm not gonna fire you, Pig. You don't have to worry about that.
Stay with Vulpix. Draw. Hisuian Heavy Ball. There we go. My cast form. Unfortunately, I did prize Superior Energy Retrieval and Professor's Letter, which is pretty tough. The Field Blower being here too means that if JD's Pod Helmet comes into play.
Your parents thought I fired you 2 weeks in? What? No. What would even have made them think that?
They won't be able to quickly deal with that, but all in all, not terrible prizes. I can work with that. Evolve Snom into Frostmoth. Finizen into Palafin. Bench Cast Form. Evolve Sobble into Drizzile and use Shady Dealings.
Yeah.
Well, Shady Dealings for Culverus and let it spin. Unfortunately, my Professor's Letter is prized, so no easy way to dig those water energy out of the deck. I'm just going to have to go find them. The dream is like 3 energy and a switch card so I can glaciate, but I'll take 2 energy and a switch or 3 energy as well. Ice Dance, 2 water energy to cast form.
Yeah, check out this cast form animation.
Switch Raft. To switch my cast form into the active spots. Rainfall. 20 damage to all your Pokemon.
Oh boy. 20.
How
20,
sick is that, dude? Doesn't that go crazy?
Active spots. Rainfall. 20 damage to all your Pokemon.
It literally looks better than live. A lot, so much better.
To switch my cast form into the active spots. Rainfall. 20 damage to all your Pokemon.
Oh boy. 20,
So
20,
fun.
20, 20, and 20. That's some good spread right there.
Love that. Anyways, so I got that video in the oven too. I got 2 videos in the oven right now. Which I'm going to be releasing hopefully this week. So, working on that. And then I'm going to take longer. I'll probably take like a whole month to work on my Japan vlog video. Maybe less, but yeah, it's probably going to be a couple weeks. And then I'm doing the I don't know, YRG, what do you think? I don't I think we do a pretty good job, but I'm not going to, I don't know. That's really for you all to decide, not me. What do you guys want to play today? All right, I'm a glutton for punishment, so we're going to go. WoChien one more time. Pig. Let's go, Pig. Yeah, Pig's doing some fantastic work. I mean, I'm just so thrilled with the development of the channel with Pig on board. And, you know, it's, I feel like, yeah, having Pig to help with the content has really, like, started to unlock what this channel is capable of. And it's only going to continue to get better from here, so. Why do I love pain? Can I just stop playing WoChien? I just want to blow up my grass Pokemon. Is that so bad? You guys think I can top deck? Really? If I just top deck like an Ultra Ball or something, I'm chilling. That helps. Oh, it's like that. It's a Bax Caliber deck. Okay. Man. There you go, and I win just like that. Yos, have a good night, Pig. Thank you for joining us. We're sending you off with a bang. Boom. Select your 2 prize cards. Go ahead. Go ahead, take them. Take your 2. Ha. Oh, boy. Man, what a game. That was fun. Let's see, what's the... Oh, I got 4 boss in here now? That's crazy. I feel like I want to play a penny or something, but that's fine. And thanks, YRG, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. I started looking at the, you know what I haven't looked at in like probably like 5 years? You know what I haven't looked at in 5 years, but I looked at last night for the first time in 5 years? The event locator on Pokemon.com. I have not used that in literally 5 years, since probably 2018. The last time I used it, it was like this gray application where you had to put in like look on. No, I thought it looked phenomenal because the last time I used it, it was like you had to say like 250 miles or less, and then like you had to let all of the results propagate. Now it just like automatically knows your location and then just starts sending you like a feed of like all the events that are close to you. That was crazy. I didn't realize they had the tech like that. Yeah, that was wild. The post-pandemic version? Yes. That's what I was saying. Because, like, I didn't really go to any locals for the 2019 season. The 2020 season. So I don't think I used the event locator since, like, 2018. Because I didn't attend any locals in 2020 or 2019. Which is how I ended up missing the invite that year. Because I didn't go to any locals before the pandemic. And even though I top 8'd 2 regionals and top 16 another, I didn't go to any locals. And then the pandemic happened. And then when it came back, I happened to have the worst string of 6 months in my entire career for some reason. Decided to have that. For God knows why. I decided to have the worst 6 months of Pokemon in my entire career right out of the pandemic. That was sick. Yeah, I mean, I really didn't like the game at the time either, so that wasn't helping. But things went much smoother this year, obviously, which is nice. I'll take it. I feel like my opponent has done nothing, and yet I've waited forever for them to do so. Why is this? Absolutely. Just how is everything taking so long? All right, my turn. Let's go. Yeah, really looking for a Tails there. I mean, they've got no guys in the discard pile, so. Sick. That was a really good draw. Yeah, that owns. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I've been looking up locals on the event locator because I'm probably going to attend some just to get some headway on my 2024 World Championship invites. You know, I'm gonna travel to a decent amount of regionals this year. I just feel like since locals are back, I should probably take advantage of that. I don't know. Just give myself a little bit of a safety net. I feel like I could get the invite without going to locals, and that's like always the dream for me because locals just take a lot of time. And I don't prefer. I would rather just go to regionals because regionals, you know, there's more prizes on the line, you can win more money. I'd always like rather go to regionals, but probably gonna go to some locals. I've already got 40 points. I got well, we really want to go to Hawaii, you know, so there's some motivation there. Oh, I will not attend a single 60-minute best of 3 League Cup. I will not. I would never attend a best of 3 League Cup. You need 600 points for an invite this year. And I got like 580 last year with no locals. So and I stopped trying when I hit 500. So like I know I can do it. I mean, it's no problem. I'm going to be able to, you know, God willing, hit that threshold. Because I hit I got to 500 without locals in like the spring of last year. You know, thanks Dallas. For the 2 years, we had a Tuesday night 6 p.m. best of 1 cup, and that was the only way Colorado will do best of 1. That's, I mean, yeah, I would take a 6 p.m. best of 1 cup over a best of 3 cup any day. Heads, okay. Let's see, if I blow well. You've got Luminion in your hand. I feel like I'm just going to go. Well, if I like, it's tough. If I boss and they like jet the Lugia into the active and discard my path, that's like really annoying. Which is what I'm considering doing. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this chance because if I do stick the Snorlax here, I can Covetous Ivy the Lugia, which is kind of what we want to do. Like in an ideal world, I find my Pumpkaboo, and then I can Pumpkaboo, Exploding Energy, and then put a path back down, right? That's like what we want. Now, the way I get burned for that, obviously, is if my opponent uses Jet Energy and brings up the Lugia and smacks. Now, that's also still kind of fine, because if they do that, then I can, then they'll discard the stadium for me, and then I can use Exploding Energy, right? And then put my path back down after the Exploding Energy and go. But they don't have it. So, like, this is good. This is good. It's exactly what we want, right? See? This is so sick, bro. This deck is broken, dude. Broken deck. And then they take their 2 prizes. And we can slam our path back down. Oh yeah, this is the absolute gnar. And then Covetous Ivy. Man. We're gaming now, chat. Oh, look at that. Flawless execution of the WoChien strategy. There any decks you guys want to see today? Anything you're interested in? I could WoChien all day. People do not like best of 3 cups. You would have thought they'd be preferred. Absolutely not. Why would I want to spend more time at a local tournament that doesn't award hardly any cash? That sounds like a terrible way to spend a weekend. Oh, yeah. All right, just one more and we're in there. Tyranitar? Oh, I could have just gusted up the Luke. Because I'm trolling. I forgot that I could just do 220. Yeah. Because I'm trolling, that's why. I should obviously have killed the Lugia there. That's just game if I do that. But it's fine. It's like a lion playing with its prey, you know. I'm having fun out here, okay? We got a snail playing with its Lugia bait. I think now we just do this one. They want me to take the knockout. I will not give them the satisfaction, bro. Oh, yeah. 0 card hand. Gift works on the bench, right? Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It does. Oh, no. Regionals don't award enough cash either, but at least there's like, you know, the potential for the prestige of winning a trophy, I guess, or a medal, right? Cups, you don't, there's like, what could you get at a cup? I just don't prefer to spend more time. Actually, and I've already said, I'd rather regionals be best of 1 anyway. I'm best of 1 pilled all over, chat. So, of course, I don't want my locals to be best of 3. I don't even want regionals to be best of 3. Heck. Of course. I don't want anything to be best of 3. I'm over that. Yeah, best of 1 Swiss, best of 3 top cut. Yes. Yeah, 60-minute best of 3 still not enough. All right, fine. We'll knock out both Lugias. Take your hand. The World Championships was decided by time this year. Time, yeah, I'm telling you, it's the time structure needs to be, and a lot of things got decided by time at Worlds this year. A lot. So yeah, I'm definitely best of one. I've been keeping track of what my records would be like at tournaments if it was best of one versus best of three, and they're almost identical. Like literally. Almost identical. In fact, I would have been 7-2 at NAIC if it was best of one instead of best of three. And then I think at Worlds I would have been almost the exact same. Rounds at regional championships are 50 minutes. 50 minutes best of three, which is notoriously not even close to enough to play 3 games. Dang, this deck is sick, dude. Having the boss's orders just on tap. That's goated. Yeah, it's okay. So if I go up and do 120 and make you take 30 less damage, you're doing 150. 150 times 2 is still enough to take the knockout there, so that does not matter. Sure. Thank you, J. Paul, for the sub in the 2 months. Andrew, my cat refuses to stay in my lap and receive the pets. What do I do? Leave your cat alone, then. The cat has a mind and desires of its own. Cats do not always want to be booped or pet. Sometimes you need to let the cat go, and then the cat will come when it feels like it. Yes. I don't know. Is my opponent just like trying to take the most amount of time possible? Is that everything in this client takes so long, and there's like nothing to look at. Everything, everything is pain. I take my prize. It's like being. I don't. It's tough. It's tough out here. But you all know that. You spend every day here. You know. You know how tough it is out here. Playing the greatest client in the world every day. You already know. I'm getting bossed. I'm pretty sure I have a rope left in the deck. So what is Obsidian Flames legal this weekend? We got anybody in the chat who knows that kind of thing? I got a cup this weekend. Is legal on Friday? I'm going to a cup this weekend. I signed up for it. Against my better judgment. I'm going to the Sandusky one. Listen, time is not real to me. I was in Japan for 2 weeks. All right, see you there, Ben Morse. There's exactly one rope left in my deck. Okay. So all I need to do to win is blow up the final fortress, but I don't want to do that until I have win guaranteed. Like right there. Or I guess I could just rope boss. That's also another way to do it. Or I guess I didn't need to. Man, I'm tripping. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, I'm tripping, bro. It's fine. We got there. O2 Cedar Point drop. No, I'm done with all extracurricular activities. I'll tell you what, Japan was the most amazing experience I've ever had in my life. But it was exhausting. The last thing I want to do is romp around a theme park right now. I am exhausted. Yeah, like I said, Japan, a life-changing experience. Absolutely amazing. But I'm going to need to spend as much time. That's what Natalie was like. There's some event on Sunday, too. You want to go to? I'm like, no, dude. I'll go to one tournament. No, I decided not to even try with the onsens because it's just not worth it. You know, trying to with tattoos and everything, it's really not worth it. Like what I have memories of being in an onsen when I was a child. I'm good on onsens. There were so many other fun things that I could do. An onsen's a bathhouse. Which is bigger, League Challenge or League Cup? League Cup. Yeah. I had some of the moderators asking for advice about Miraidon last night. They were talking, to be fair, they were talking in their own moderator chat, okay? So really they weren't asking me for advice. They were just talking amongst each other. But I decided I was just kind of feeling it. So I started popping off, you know, just kind of talking about Miraidon. And talking about various situations and things you do in different situations and just like how to play the deck, you know. And one of our moderators, Connor, said that I had written the Great Expectations of Miraidon. the Great Expectations of Miraidon. Yeah, that stuck with me. That was funny. What do you know? Another terrible opening hand for my stage 2 deck. Who would have thought? I can't believe this happened. You're telling me I'm playing a deck with stage 2 Pokemon in it and my opening hand is trash? That's crazy. How does this keep happening? I got 6 challenges to go to. Jesse, I don't need those 6 challenges to get my invite. Pain. It's like you have to go Charmander. I'm joking. 600's a lot? Nah, it's fine. Top 256. Listen, if you're already thinking, I am 100% with Azul on this one. If you're already counting the amount of top 256s you need, you've already lost. Just go shred the gnar, bro. You've already failed because you're thinking that you're going to top 256 a bunch of regionals. How about top 8ing a regional, huh? How about just doing the best you can at every tournament you attend? Yeah, how about getting the fat dubskis? Do I offer coaching? I coach here every single day. For hundreds of people at a time. That's right. For free, baby. But you know, if you want to help, you could do things like click the sale link and visit dragonshield.com/webshop. Tricky Jim. The link I'm posting in the chat right now. If you click that link, it really helps me to continue to make a living here on Tricky Jim. Dragon Shield's also got a great sale going on right now. 20% off your first order over $100. Shopping with Dragon Shield directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. So thank you so much for checking that out. Okay, yep. This matchup going second stinks. Just straight up. Going second is like not what you want to do. Bring it around town, Charizard. Okay, we'll put those over there. What is the best color of Dragon Shield for overall longevity and shuffling? I really do just like the Dragon Shield matte black sleeves, but I used I can also highly recommend. I like the pink diamond a lot, midnight blue, and the forest green are all colors that I've been jabbing with a lot lately. The forest green has been really, really cool. I like that. Forest green matte. Highly recommend those. Nebula are also some of my favorites. But the Dragon Shield matte sleeves, pretty much. Blood red, so pretty. Yeah. Petrol. Yeah, I mean it's honestly if you're getting like the Dragon Shield mattes, they're all great. You know, just kind of pick your favorite flavor, you know. I'm even into the duels. Like there are some duels that I do enjoy quite a bit. Okay, that's if it gets knocked out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I'll play duels. I like the lightning duels are like my favorite duels, I think. The lightning a lot. I like those. Snow duels. Yeah, I mean there is cool because I feel like there's so many options. You can really just kind of yeah, if you could just kind of go with your favorites. All right, so this is like an Arceus Charizard Bibarel style deck. I gotta say, with no Pidgeot. Oh, okay. So like, if they don't boss and take a KO this turn, I guess they could fix some math with this punching glove. It's kind of annoying. If they don't boss this turn, yeah, they have to boss this turn, right? Because they want to go back to even prizes, which is super annoying. Yeah, that's turbo giga annoying. But guess what, bro? Oh, dang it, I can't. I was going to say, if I could evolve, if I could flamethrower this, that would be so sick. But I can't. I think these punching gloves are just going to genuinely win them the game. Punching gloves going first. Yeah, there's like nothing. They pretty much just have checkmate. There's nothing I can do. Because if I take this knockout, well, maybe there's like something I can do, maybe. Yeah, I had the punching gloves in my original list. Which are pretty gnarly. I think I kind of just want to get out. Charizards. Like what? So they go to 2 prizes. And then I got to attack with like Charmeleon, right? I got to force them back to like a odd prize, right? That's the only way that I can maybe win, is if they don't have a boss one turn, which we can do. So like I can't afford to put Pidgeot into play, because Pidgeot's only got 280 hit points. So it's got to be Charizard. Well, actually, next turn's got to be Charmeleon. So it's got to be Charmeleon. And I can even like put it to 300. Right? I mean, it's... All right, they got... Oh, I don't have a Radiant in here? That's crazy. I should probably use one of those, but I don't even have to for real. It's fine. I think Charizard will occupy a similar space to Chien-Pao Baxcalibur in the meta. That's what I think. So we don't want to offer them a 2 prize. We want to force them to go boss. Town store. What does that even do, bro? What does it do, bro? Search your deck for a Pokemon tool card. Oh my gosh, these vengeful punches. Okay, I pretty much cannot win. The vengeful punches are insane. I know, I already pre-registered Jesse, so thank you, yes. Huh. How many Switch you think they play in that deck? Three? You think they play 3 Switch, dog? No shot. I'm about to get this guy stuck right here. So I kind of need to go. I don't know if it's possible for me to win. There's a switch. It's fine, I can take out that. Yeah, Bibarel is good. It probably is. It's probably the best way to play it because you're more resistant to path. I just like playing Pidgey, man. Yeah, playing the tool searching stadium's good, obviously, if you don't have And yes, the punch bag literally wins them the game, yes. Unless I top deck boss. Which you don't. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. The double punch bag's pretty insane. I do like that card in the deck. It's good. I think it fixes a lot of your math. Let's try another version. Zard 2, Zardier. I feel like the Arceus is just really good lead. Pidgeot is good and all, but you could just play Bibarel instead. Oof. Okay. And we don't have a Radiant in here? That's so cringe. These decks are so greedy, man. Thank you, Yo Tam, for the sub and the 25 months. So greedy. What is it? Man. What's the name of that stadium that gets the stuff store? I thank you, Chimothy. for the Prime sub and the year. Town Store. We've got Arceus. And Artisan. Pinch to research. Kept the double turbo. We need another switch. I mean, that's the crazy thing. It's just you need switches. Right? I mean, it's just kind of pain. So, I guess you could go like 3 Charizard EX. And then you've got 2 switch and a double turbo, which can help you retreat. The rod is like... You could cut the rod. You don't necessarily need it. You just got to be careful then. Thank you, Baradactylsaur, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. I feel like, yeah, Arceus is just like... Punch doesn't help against Lost Box or Tina. Right. I don't know. I've just kind of got short-term memory here because I just got bodied by that in the mirror. And it is good against Guardy. But... It's insane to me. That's why I don't think, like, I'm not totally convinced that Charizard's, like, that good. Because if Lost Zone and Tina are, like, terrible matchups, those are, like, 2 of the best decks in the game. And then if you got, like, a 50-50 against Guardy, holy smokes, dude. The only deck you really have a good time with is against Mew. It's like the deck is, in a vacuum, the deck is cool. But like in the actual meta, Dave, you all in on the bling. There's no backing out now. I respect that. Drop candy to 3. I think you just like want to see them though. Well, there's no other fire Pokemon worth powering up because none of them have 330 HP and do 300 damage. Yes, yo, Baradactylsaur, happy to have you here. Yeah, against any deck where they can... I'll read you guys the great expectations of Miraidon. I'll read you. I really go through I go through everything there is to know in like a very stream of conscious rant where I just kind of talk about everything you might need to know to play the deck. But yeah, any deck that can feasibly use Radiant Greninja, Moonlight Shuriken, don't bench 2 Flaffy. That's the rule of thumb. Holy moly, what are they cooking? Thank goodness they didn't get this guy out. It's Miraidon with the Zone and the Mawile. God, Miraidon's such a good deck. No, Anthrazors, this version of the game does not have any added features. In fact, it has less features than the last one. Yep. Yeah, believe it or not. Less features, actually. Yeah, way less. No. Yeah, that's what we're rocking with. Mm-hmm. Less features, doesn't work as well. Lots of bugs. Looks ugly. Yeah. That's what we got. Any questions? I have this sneaking suspicion like I'm going to get destroyed here. Greased? I know. I know. This is so bad. I'm so bodied. We don't have nearly enough Pokemon in play to weather this. Miraidon onslaught. And this is how Miraidon wins games. It's just like even matchups that should be theoretically good, Miraidon just pounces on any sort of inconsistency in your opponent's deck. And right? Like, God forbid you don't find a battle VIP pass, it's over for you. If you're playing against Miraidon and you've got the bare minimum Pokemon out that you need in order to play, that's exactly like Miraidon pounces on those situations. Brother, like the game is over just like that. Miraidon Path GG. That's it. Afghanis, we already got a video out of this deck. I released it weeks ago. Okay. Not before I bounce around a little bit. Hopefully my double turbo's in the deck. I didn't really check. Nice. Let's see. So right now they are hitting with this Raikou. I don't want to rope or anything. They'll just bring up somebody cringe. So I'll hit into the Raikou. So we're going double turbo. And probably like an Iono or something. Quick! Yo, thank you so much. Just getting in there for pre-ordering some 151 from Full Grip Games. We have got sealed product from Pokemon 151 available for pre-order now at fullgripgames.com. Shopping there directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Jim. So thank you guys so much for checking that out. Really appreciate it. Makes a huge difference. I am still chugging along with my complete set attempt of Pokemon 151 in Japanese. This week, one of the first things I did when I got home was I started piecing it together in my binder so that I can see all the cards that I'm missing. I've got almost all of the regular reverses. I've got all of the main regular set except for some of the secret rares, like the Erica's secret rare, like secret art rare. I don't have that. I'm going for a master set. Yeah, so I'm going for all the reverse, the Master Ball Hollows too. Yeah, it's been really fun. So like I've got almost all the reverses, and I've got maybe a third of the Master Ball cards right now. Like more, over a third. I've got like maybe 70. I think I've got between 60 and 70 Master Ball cards, something like that. Yeah, Japanese only, yeah. I feel like you just take that knockout with that. Another Arceus, another fire energy. And I feel like here we just, now that we got Beaver out, we just want to I don't play Iono over and over and over again. That's what we want to do. All right, here's Raichu. Here's Generator. But yeah, the complete set is looking really sick. I'll bring it in to show off sometime when it's a little bit closer to completion. But now that I'm not in Japan anymore, they're doing it's going to be a little bit slower, right? But I just was taking advantage of all the time that I was in Japan to try and scoop up as many of the 151 cards as I could while I was there. They are doing a rerun of 151 booster boxes. So that's cool because I think they made them made to order, so anybody who wanted to put in an order for a Japanese booster box on the Japanese Pokemon Center's website could do that. I feel like this is an easy, just like boss the Raichu, knock it out situation, yeah. Because 369. 369, 12, 15, 18. 21, 24, 27. Yo, I'm doing 270 damage? How? Oh, I guess so. I could have knocked that out. That's fine. This still feels fine. Dude, what the heck? That was a lot that just happened. Why do they keep making flashes with the animations? I understand they want to make it more exciting, but... $369. The little John. No, that's not where my head was going. My head was going to yeah, my head was going to Schoolhouse Rock. All right. But you know, who doesn't like a little John? To the windows! Do people still know? Like, do the kids these days still know about that song? That song came out when I was in college. Let that sink in. Pretty sure. Yeah, Get Low. Actually, dude, Get Low came out in 2003? Never mind. Came out when I was in high school. No. Yes? That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I was in like 9th grade when that song came. So that was high school. I know it's not a Lil Jon song, but that's but Lil Jon, you know, is an important part of that song, and everybody knows it. He was there. He was there for sure. Get Low. I can't believe Get Low came out in 2003. That's insanity. My opponent literally can't win at this point. Well, I say that until I do have to hit a rare candy or else none of this is happening. Oh my god. See, this is why Pidgeot's nice. It's fine. I don't think they could do 270 damage, so I think I'm chilling. No, I'm chill. I don't think they even have a Raichu. See? They don't. I Get Low was 2003? Holy smokes, dude. $2003? I thought it was at least like 2005. Dang, that's messing me up. Listen, I can't speak for whatever build of Miraidon my opponent had right there, okay? There were a whole bunch of weird cards in there. There's a lot of weird stuff going on that I do not approve of. Do I ever feel like I lose games with my list because I can't retrieve for free with Beach Court? No. Not at all. I feel like that's just like if you kind of know what you're doing, you can just navigate it you can navigate it fine because you just use Zero, you lean on Zero Aura and your switch cards. And so long as you just play well, I really don't feel like I miss Beach Court at all. I feel like Beach Court's kind of a crutch. You guys know... You know what movie I watched for the first time on the airplane? Dude. So when I was a teacher... my kids mentioned something from the movie Friday. And I was like, yeah, I've never seen Friday before. And my kids were like, you've never seen Friday? And I was like, no, yeah, I've never seen Friday. They're like, you have to watch Friday. You have to. You know, my kids are like 16-year-olds, you know. Like, Friday came out before they were all born. Yes, it's the movie with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube and Bernie Mac makes an appearance. I was like wheezing. I like couldn't even breathe on the airplane because of how funny Friday was. No, it's a classic. Yeah. Absolutely hysterical. Yeah, Friday was amazing. Never heard of it? Do yourself a favor and watch it. It's a good one. They don't make comedies like that anymore. That's facts. Oh, I didn't even know there was a sequel. No, yeah. The original's got to be the best one, right? Devo. Yo, Devo, every time Devo shows up. God. Every time Devo shows up, bro. I knew I was in for a trip. So like I know it's like a black comedy and my kids recommended it. So like that's kind of all I know, right? Going into it. But like right from the get-go, the scene where Ice Cube's father calls him into the bathroom to have a talk. Bro, I was rolling. Oh my God, dude. I was like, this is the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. When he brings Ice Cube into the bathroom, dude. Holy smokes, man. They don't make movies like that anymore, bro. Man, that was good. Yeah, so good. Man. Chris Tucker's mom asked him to go to the corner store and get a pack of smokes, and she hands him $1, and he's like, she hands him $1, and Chris Tucker's like, that's not enough, and she's like, make it enough. Make it enough. My God, it's so good. Yeah, so I saw that. That was incredible. So I was thrilled that I got to watch that. How you gonna get fired on your day off? Yeah. Hey, Miss Parker. There's so many. I can't believe how good it is, dude. It's so funny, man. Yeah, Devo's coming. And Devo riding the bike, riding the bike around. Devo riding the little bike around too, and he's like a bike that he's like very clearly way too big for. Oh man, it owns. The squeaking in the bike. It's so true. Broken Messagoza. All right, so apparently this matchup stinks, huh? What's so bad about this matchup? Ah, well now there's a Giratina. Tina seems horrible. Yeah, because they can just like blow your guy up. 60 hit point Charmanders. Don't you just evolve them all? I did prize some Zards, didn't I? I think I cut to 3 Zards with a... with a rod. I mean, yeah, this hand's goated. That Giratina's about to go bye-bye. Two crams. What you doing there? What you doing there, cuz? Infernal Rain, but not before I bounce left, right, left, top, down. Okay. Yeah, if they path there, I'm in, you know, I'm in a pretty bad spot. Ah, it's fine. I prize my choice belt. This is cringe, dude. What? Not like this, brother. TCG fanatic. Well, let me tell you a little thing or two about supply and demand. Why don't you go ahead and just sit down and take a seat? We'll talk about that. So, see, what happened was Obsidian Flames is not a very good set. In fact, there's only 2 decent cards in the set, Charizard and Pidgeot. 2 cards. So what you have is, you have a set that nobody wants to open because the odds of making your money back on it are non-existent. Nobody wants to open the set. There's only 2 good cards. So since nobody wants to open the set, collectors, players, pretty much everybody is just sitting around with their hands crossed like, I'm just going to buy the singles and wait for them to be cheap. But when everybody says that, guess what happens? The singles don't get opened because nobody wants to open the product because they're losing money by opening the product. So what happens then is that the price of the cards goes up because nobody's opening them, but everybody wants them. Just this few cards individually. So what happens then is that those singles that are desirable from the set that nobody's opening get more expensive. Does that make sense? So that's exactly what's happening right now. You know, here at Full Grip, we've got like a bunch of booster boxes of Obsidian Flames that no one's buying. Right? And we didn't do pre-orders for the set because there's only 2 cards in the set that anybody wants. So we were just going to let the market figure it out this time. Right? Like, imagine you pre-order Charizards for $30. People are going to say that you're waxing. But now that we just actually are letting the market decide what the price of the card is, and it's $30, everybody's still complaining, right? But it's like, that's just what it's going to be because nobody wants to open the set. So boxes should be cheaper. Right. Well, they are pretty cheap. But the cost of boxes went up. Like, you guys remember, so like you also got to remember Scarlet and Violet booster boxes are more expensive for shops to buy from distributors, right? Like, the boxes are more expensive. So you can't compare the price of boxes from Scarlet and Violet to the cost of boxes from anything from the Sword and Shield era. Because the Sword and Shield era boxes the Sword and Shield era boxes were cheaper, right? Why am I not attaching? Because, dude, Arceus only accelerates to V. Charizard is an EX. I wish... See, this is why 4 Charizard is so good. This kind of reeks, not going to lie. Because, like, not having... All right, we finally found the rod. But it's like we have to rod back in these guys, right? Ultra Ball. I guess I'll Ultra Ball for Charizard. Artisan for... And I do need to hit a fire, I guess, or I just kind of like am having a real bad time here. I'll find a fire energy, surely. See? That's fine. And we'll do that. But still, like, this is a valid problem that I think that I have with the Bibarel version, is like you kind of just need to find your rare candy and Charizards together, or you're having a bad time. Magnezone? Don't they just put down Manaphy? Or are you talking about Magnezone EX? Magnezone EX. Keep in mind, and I want everybody to keep in mind. Keep in mind, do you know what MSRP for a booster box is right now? Everybody loves to talk about MSRP. But do you know what the MSRP for a booster box is right now? $165. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So people are like, oh, booster boxes should be cheaper, bro. They're already cheap. $165, that is what MSRP is. Booster boxes have always been cheap in the Pokemon TCG. Always. Man. Booster boxes, as long as I've been playing the Pokemon TCG for over 10 years, booster boxes have regularly been sold for about 2/3 of MSRP. 2/3 of MSRP. That's like the average that local game stores sell booster boxes for. Right now, we're talking what? It's probably like, what's like $110 out of $165? It's still like, that's an insane price. Lorcana, still 2/3, right? Exactly. It's exactly 2/3, right? Exactly. I should have at least drawn with the Bibarel. I'm just tripping right now. Yeah, Snoopy just pre-ordered some Paradox for $98. So the cost of the boxes is low. It's very low. Well, I don't know why anybody is paying $300 for a Mickey Mouse trading card game. That seems ridiculous. You know, the literal Mickey Mouse TCG. Man. That's just game, dude. Oh, yeah. This deck is irredeemable. Oh, no. That was... I'm off the Bieberell version. Pidgeot. Yeah, I'm off Bieberell for sure. Thank you, Muff McBrindo, for the sub in the 22 months. I'm back on Pidgeot. Not having the Pidgeot felt like pure pain. I'll set up 2 Pidgeots. Fine. I know better now, okay? I've learned. Yo, Trippy! Hopping in there with the 10 gifties. And Chief with a gifted sub as well. Get some hype going in the chat. 11 total gifted subs. We got Trippy Twitches with 10 gifts to the channel. Total of 50 gifts so far. And Chief with their first gifted sub to the channel. Let's go! Yo, thank you guys for the love. Hopefully you're having a busted week. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the new subs. Welcome to the channel. And shout out to you guys. Thank you, Trippy. 10 gifties. Very generous. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Joe Magna with the Prime sub in the 25 months. Thank you, Joe. Does feel like a deck where you want to play boss's orders like every single turn. Does it not? I also feel like... Alright. Yeah, you definitely play a path in here, dude. Gotta play a path. 3 boss is good. I think a path could be sick. I know. You're gonna think I'm crazy. But being able to go Iono Path seems nuts. And with Pidgeot, you can put it together better than anybody. Yes. A Radiant? Oh, I guess. Who do we got? Everybody here stinks. Zard? I don't play enough Switch cards to use the Zard. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Not enough people talking about Radiant Charge-a-Bug, honestly. Radiant Serena, kind of gnarly. Jirachi. No, not Jirachi. Come on. I'm not in the snubble tier. Come on. Have some respect. I got 5 stadiums, right? All right, I could play 4 stadiums and a vacuum. That's definitely better, so probably do that. Yeah, definitely Pidge-pilled. See? This card stinks. And I wish you all had not convinced me to put it back in here. He stinks, dude. Horrible Pokemon. This is disastrous. Get me out of here. No. Radiant Charizard coming right out. Attack with Charmeleon or something, dude. Is regular Pidgeot EX like $10 right now? That's cool. Should be. That to me seems like a healthier price for cards. Like $10 for a really good EX Pokemon. That seems like a really reasonable price. Honestly, the best cards in the game being like $2 a piece is like really unsustainable, I think, right? Because like card shops and stuff, it's just, I don't know. I think $10 for like a super playable card is fine. $30 for a Charizard's a lot. Yep. This deck stinks. Okay. Look at all my rewards. All right, we've hit the point where we can't D-rank, so that's pretty sick. How do I edit the deck? Am I already editing the deck? I love this deck editor, man. Just makes me feel like gaming. What a greedy deck. I don't own Worker? Cards shouldn't cost anything at all? That doesn't make any sense. How can a business continue to exist by creating a product that is free? Unless it's like funded some other way. That's not realistic. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, you want is the government going to start paying for our cards? Like, how's that going to work? Yu-Gi-Oh's not the biggest card game? I don't know. Did you see the pictures from Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds? I did. That didn't look very big to me. Yeah. I don't know. I saw pictures of the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships, and that looked like it looked more like the SATs. All right. It looked like a couple people taking the SATs. I could not find a difference. All right, sick. Let's go. Yeah, I hear Yu-Gi-Oh! Players complaining about how much the top decks cost all the time. Pokemon is by far the most affordable, serious trading card game. Yeah. By far. Yeah. It's like, what? I don't know what any of you guys are talking about. Like, you guys are tripping, dude. You're tripping. I think my Miraidon deck, what did my Miraidon EX deck cost? What did my Miraidon, $40? Half of the deck was 4 seal stones. Like literally $60. And you could be, you know, playing a deck with the best players in the world. Yep. I was considering building it all in Japanese because it would have cost me about $20 in Japan. According to Limitless, $50. Yup. $50 deck. That cost is, bro, that's like a night out, a dinner date. Less. Way less. Thank you, Aunt Nuts, for the sub in the 6 months. All right, this deck's broken. Cost as much as one Rapunzel. I genuinely cannot believe that people are so into the Mickey Mouse TCG. But I suspect that it'll be a very short-lived fad. I don't... It's Disney, so... Yeah, let's go. Okay. Kind of cracked. Deck is broken, dude. Yo, that's quick search. Oh, yeah. Yo, Pumpkin Amy with the raid of 49 chats. Get some hype going for Pumpkin Amy. Yo, what's up, Amy? Thank you so much for the raid. If you haven't already, definitely make sure make sure to check out Amy's Twitch channel, Pumpkin Amy. She does some awesome Pokemon TCG art stuff, Nuzlocke stuff. Thank you, Amy, for that sub, and hopefully you're doing well. I appreciate you very much. All right, we're low-key popping off right now. And by low-key, I mean high-key, dog. Yeah, that's sick, Amy. I got this Tina here. Yeah, I'll get a stadium bump. Broken deck, dog. Why the double turbo on Pidgeot? I don't know. Where else should it go? Thank you, Riot Town, for that gifted sub. Yeah, Pidgeot can attack. Yeah, look at that. 100 damage. Yeah, it's not a bad spot to have the double turbo. I don't know why max rarity Pokemon, buying full max rarity Pokemon standard Pokemon decks is something that's great for business here at Full Grip Games, but something that I don't typically understand. It's like, bro, you realize you can play that deck for like, for like $50. Well, because here's the problem with max raritying a standard deck is that you've kind of like pigeonholed yourself into playing that archetype. But what if you decide the night before the tournament that you want to play a different type or a different deck, right? Now, max rarity or gym leader challenge deck. Now that's something I can get behind. All right. Max rarity, the GLC deck, 100%, dude. Yeah. All right, I just got blasted, dude. That was kind of... Listen, man. Really wish you hadn't have done that, man. Okay, well, I got the stadium bump preemptively because I kind of saw this coming. Unfortunately, I didn't get a fire energy attached to the Charizard last turn. We're just going to Iono. It's Nest Ball. Iono. I mean, I like some full art supporters for sure. I get it. Dang, dude, I'm really suffering. I didn't get a single piece. Sheesh. Oh, man. That's fine. Do I just like offer up my Pidgeot? Kinda. But then they can just, oh, no, that's so bad. I can't do that. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. Before Worlds, I picked up 4 regular full art Iono from Full Grip Games. I was thinking about playing Gardevoir. And I was like, if I'm playing Gardevoir, I'm playing 3 to 4 full art Iono, 100%. Because I was like, that's sick. I think the Iono full art looks really cool. I like the colors. Iono's like the streamer, YouTuber, Pokemon trainer, which I think is sick. Iono's also a lightning type trainer, which I think is sick. They look so good. They do. This is disastrous right here. That animation wasn't bad. That actually made me feel something. That's crazy. It goes past the little hexagon crap, right? Which is like so important. All right, thank goodness I really needed a Charizard there. But how many fire energy do I have in this deck? Oh, lordy. It's like clear that they're kind of like working on various things with this client. They're just not going very fast. It's just, you know, it's like they're doing some stuff. But that, yeah, that knockout was like, okay, I guess. What is it, the V-Star powers? Like, what are they? They've updated something. Like, some of the attack animations look pretty decent now. How come I don't play with the sound effects? I value my mental health. And yours. Yes, the Excel spreadsheet. I mean, the general look of the game is atrocious. Yes, we've covered that ground. Dave says the game is free. I don't know why they would be in a rush. It isn't making any money. My argument is that every day the game is out looking like this, it's potentially losing them money, though. It is a brand damaging experience playing this client. Every day that this is the visual representation of the Pokemon TCG online is a day that the game looks bad to thousands and thousands of people. Every day that this is the digital representation of the Pokemon TCG is a day where this is going to be someone's first interaction with Pokemon cards, and they're going to be hurting. Well, pretty much lose. This game is not comparable to like other. It's not even close. This game is by far worse than every other trading card game simulator on the market. It's not close. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Sableye, right? Yeah. I can't put down Pidgey either. I just have to hope they don't have it. Now, all you have to do is like look at any other digital TCG. Like, I'm not just being a hater, bro. Magic the Gathering Online, that's not like the client. We're talking about Arena. Arena is the modern client. Path to the Peak on YouTube. Maybe we can have a... Online's fine for what it does. At least it has all the other game options. You know, I mean, Pokemon doesn't have an equivalent. It's not really fair. So, I know. I can never pass up the bait. So, like, I have to answer. But what's wrong with live? I mean, do I have to say it? Or are you going to make me say it? This matchup feels bad. I mean, do you really... Like, do I have to show you? Like... I have to show you? Really? I don't know. It's like having some of the UK's food and then being like, the food's not that bad. Like, have you tried anything else? Yeah. It's like saying, like, no, they have great food in the UK. Uh-huh. I love boiled everything. Yeah, boiled carrots, boiled ham, beans. Yeah, isn't that sick? All right. Maybe for the VOD, we can just clip out the watching of Paths to the Peak. But I kind of want to watch Paths to the Peak, so we'll probably just clip this out for the VOD.